Agenda where Sabu.
Goodness.
Oh boy. T-Rex is my whole boy.
Guys, welcome to the episode of In the West Comics. My name is Frank.
Woo!
Sure is.
Sonny is here.
I'm back, baby. What it do? So good to be back.
No, it's okay. That's still. We don't need to see him.
There he is, looking good. What a hunk.
How we doing?
Hello.
I think we're doing good.
Yeah.
Brother Marcus is here.
Hey, hey.
What it do, baby?
Good evening, everyone. Happy Thursday to you all.
Yes. It's getting hot.
Happy
Yeah.
Thursday. It is. It's warming up a little bit out there.
Blow dryer outside.
I hate the heat.
I do. I do too.
All right.
Uncle nephew Shane is here. He scored some new Converse.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah.
New Naruto Converse, baby. Woo!
Naruto.
Lucky to swipe up one of the last pairs they had going before it was completely off the market, right, Quan? Quan got none.
And you got one. Was it the one you wanted?
No, it's not even the one he wanted.
perfect.
He just got one. He just got one because he
Just
wanted
to
be
get
able- Yeah,
one.
just to get one.
Good morning.
Oh, good times. Good times.
Jeez.
That's so funny.
Over there in the lounge is the hot dog, corn dog, top dog.
Ooh.
Hey.
They put the
Paul.
prettiest one with the biggest camera all by himself.
I was gonna compliment your haircut because I didn't get to do it last week,
was
but
cute.
now
You look great.
He said I
Paul.
look stupendous when I walked in.
Wow.
I did.
Did?
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
He did.
I did. Handsome man.
You look great. Cut off sleeves is 10 out of 10.
It's a little warm. You feel me?
Yeah.
Born and
Warm.
raised.
Is that a new
Sun's out.
tattoo on your
On the back of my neck.
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Cool.
looks
Thanks,
fresh.
It hurt.
Oh, it looked like it did, yeah.
I'm running out of space at this point, guys. I'm gonna get Into the West blasted on my forehead next.
Wow.
And I'm gonna be really committed, dude.
Cute. And please don't
Please
do that.
do.
We're in. We'll contribute to
I'm gonna
that.
show up one day and I'm like, "Hi, guys." Just like take off the hat.
Sonny's gonna do it, and we're gonna like randomly, unbeknownst to him, change the name of the show.
Yeah, right. I'm like, actually, guys, we're going by a new name.
Oh, my goodness.
I am not gonna do that. I am running out of space, but I am gonna get an Into the West tattoo. 100% at some point. I don't know where, but I'm gonna get it.
I know.
Oh, man.
I swear I will.
Please, not your forehead.
No.
Tramps down.
You know what? That would be funny. I don't have space for that.
I was gonna say he's got some there.
Yeah, I'll get a left butt cheek Into the West tattoo.
That's great. I hope
The
we never
west
see
butt
it.
cheek.
Yeah.
I hope
don't
we-
wanna see it?
I hope we never see it.
You don't want to see it?
Oh, I'm showing y'all.
Okay.
It's
Thanks.
going in the group chat immediately.
What do we want to or not?
Immediately.
It's going to be random.
You never
One day
guess
you
where
just-
my tattoo
Oh my
is.
god. Yeah. Love you guys. Look.
Wow.
I swear we got stuff to talk about other than that.
We do. We're gonna. It's
good to be back.
It's like dinosaur week. It is good to be back. I'm glad to see you guys back, all of us together.
It is. Yeah. No, yeah. Yes. It's really nice to have the whole squad back together.
Yesterday, the day before, we got our first official trailer, Shane, of Jurassic World Rebirth.
Rebirth
of the Jurassic Parks.
You know what? Before I didn't care. Now I'm starting to care.
Now you're caring?
All right.
You're caring more and more
A little bit
about
more and a little bit more.
dinosaurs as days go by.
Would you say that your care has been rebirthed?
Oh, wow.
I like that.
Rebirthed?
Yes, dude. Rebirth.
Reborn, I would think.
Shout out to the chat. We're going to check out this
Respond
trailer
if
in
you're
just
a
a
gamer.
moment.
There you go.
Tanya's there in the chat. Phil, Jess,
Hi, Tanya.
Paul, Nick. Hi, Nick. I saw you yesterday at Maximum.
What up? What up?
Hi,
What up?
Nick.
What up?
T-Dubs. T.W. McKay is
Is
in
it
here
the
in
trailer
chat.
that made you
Quan
more
is in here.
rebirth?
Hi,
of
Carol.
Hi, Carol.
Yeah.
There's a moment in the trailer where I will tell you
Thank you
where
for
my
not
excitement
unsubscribing
was
to us.
rebirthed.
All right.
And it was, you'll probably know exactly why.
Right in the trailer.
And I had a question for Paul about after we watched the trailer. I had a question for him because he mentioned something when we were talking about it after the trailer was out.
Is it what me and him were talking about?
A little, I think so.
Okay, yeah. That's what
So
made
we'll
my
talk about that.
excitement rebirth. I rebirthed excitement.
All right, let's rebirth this intro to the trailer.
Here we're rebirthing.
Nice little segue there.
Yeah, I guess. Nice is what I would say. But
These
they got us
scientists.
there.
Oh, man.
Never learn.
Nope.
Nick, I didn't yet. I haven't tried it yet.
What the?
No, right here. It has thumbs. The hell is that?
Island we're headed to.
Dude.
24
Hey, Blade.
species have survived there.
Yeah,
alone.
right.
Nope. Wrong.
Wow. You are incorrect, sir.
Do that. With that pinky toe.
Terrifying.
Don't see that every day.
Or ever.
Let's go.
If we get this DNA, millions of lives are saved.
Maybe we should make this quick, huh?
Yo.
Time to move.
We put ourselves in a place where we don't belong. Survival is a long shot.
That's kind of our specialty.
She's scared. She's scared.
Oh, that's cute.
Come on, run!
That's what rebirthed my curiosity.
Yeah.
Don't you get hurt, okay?
Like, good lord.
Okay.
It was a source. We found it? No.
Pterodon
It found
thing.
us.
Terrifying.
Lord.
Just showing off and just like
How
doing a
many
little
fins did it have? They had like 15 fins.
Yes, Tanya, Scarlet again.
Well, come on.
What'd you guys think about that?
Wow, that was pretty
Rebirthed
good.
excitement
Yeah.
for sure.
It definitely had that some more horror vibes, like
Yeah.
you know, akin to like the early Jurassic Park movies.
I agree.
Versus
That's
the
kitty.
fun, versus the fun, the fun play park, amusement park,
Yeah,
vibes
like it would be
of the
actually
other
terrifying if you went somewhere like that. It's not like let's go to
Right.
an amusement park where it
Well, Fallen Kingdom tried to be a horror movie. I don't know if it really worked.
didn't succeed that
Yeah.
horribly or greatly for a horror
Did
movie.
you like Fallen Kingdom?
It's
I
fine.
tried something and it didn't work there.
I like Fallen.
What was that, Paul? You liked it, or
Fallen Kingdom, the sequel to Jurassic World, is all right. Dominion, the last one that came out, is terrible.
Terrible.
That
was
one's
sad.
terrible.
That's not, that's when they're on the scooters.
That's when they brought back
Raptors
Sam
and
Neill and
the laser guided.
all the other people.
raptors.
Yes.
Yep.
Not great. Not great.
Say what?
There's like a chase through a
I think I
Like
missed
Like,
like Italy or
Greece
something.
town, Greek town.
Yeah,
Greece
yeah,
town?
yeah.
Yeah, bro. I know.
Greece,
And,
Greeceville.
and it's like plays like an Indiana Jones movie. It's very strange.
It is
Not in a
very,
good way.
very
Not in a
akin
good
to-
way.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
like a bad Indiana
Very
Jones.
hokey, huh?
Hokey pokey.
Known,
I didn't see it. Yeah.
known Batman hater Tanya says this looks good. Shocker. Better than the Batman for sure.
Shut up.
Paul, I wanted to ask you a question about this. When they show the family that's, they're in the water.
The raft.
The raft. They're river rafting.
The river raft.
right?
River rafting.
That's taken from the original Jurassic Park.
The book, right?
Yes.
The book.
There's a. I haven't read. I'm gonna reread the book, but I haven't read it since like. Yes, reread. Yep,
Reread.
That's the phrase I intended to say.
Speaking about
But I haven't read it since like high school. But there is a. I don't know what's going on, man.
you said reread, and I said speaking about reread, we have a trailer to watch. But
Oh, scrap everything. Play it. What a transition.
yeah, dude. Like
Yeah, but no, that's straight out of the book, and it looks a lot of the fan art from the book or the official, not fan art, official art from the book looks just like that scene. Like they've basically just taken it and put it in. It's very cool. It looks very faithful from what I remember.
old face.
And that is the scene that looks like the most fun to me and the scariest. But also, like Sonny said, the mutation stuff looks really cool.
Yeah.
That,
Hell yeah, dude.
That pterosaur running around chasing Scarlet under the Jeep or whatever is apparently a pterosaur velociraptor hybrid or something or other. Which is cool because that's
remix.
what the second novel leans
Like
into.
a Whopperito.
Yeah, Whopperito. It leans into
Damn,
like
that's crazy.
mutations, and it seems like they're finally actually doing that.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said in the group chat, there's only so many like dinosaur park movies you can make, and like you're leaning into like let's splice all these dinosaurs together and make something great. Dude, the big forehead mutant dinosaur with a thumb,
Insane.
bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm in.
Right.
Yeah, they say
You're
it's
not gonna see
I'm
that.
Like
so
a
in.
I
xenomorph.
want to see it.
It's a xenomorph dinosaur. I'm in.
Right.
I mean,
So yeah, that's what that's how I feel
ScarJo and
Rancor
big
and
forehead dinosaur. I'm there.
about it. Mahershala Ali.
And Mahershala Ali,
Jonathan
was
Majors.
not Blade. I mean,
Yeah. With Mahershala and Scarlet there, you're kind of you're glad it didn't turn into some sort of a
Quan Pardo.
you're glad it didn't turn into some sort of like Kong Island sort of thing where all the Marvel cast they're all in the same movie. You know, you had like
They did
Captain
some teaser
Marvel
thing
and
for
all
the
that.
next Godzilla.
bro. The
King
last
Kong
movie
thing.
was about grasshoppers.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Dominion was about
was it?
giant locust.
I don't know.
It was not about dinosaurs.
I was giggling a lot.
They,
when
I think I
watched
said
that.
this on the show before. They find a giant locust in their grass, and then they say, "Well, we got to go to this laboratory where all the dinosaurs are at, where also the grasshoppers are kept, so we can get one of the grasshoppers and check out the DNA." You have one of the grasshoppers. You found it in your grass. What are you talking about?
Wow.
It's just insane.
The plot of this movie makes no sense at all.
Did I watch it with you, Paul?
I think I think we
I
went to go
don't
see
think
it.
so.
Were you inebriated? You said you
I went and saw it with
hell yeah,
giggled a
dude.
lot.
Well, the variant was with us, and he was laughing the last half hour of the movie.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And I
watching
remember
it.
talking about it afterwards amongst us, and I said, "It's not a movie that I think you would laugh a lot," but
It's not supposed to be.
he
It's
was
just goofy.
He was
dude.
laughing nonstop.
It's
Man.
just super goofy.
The first Jurassic World is a fun movie.
Sure.
The second one at least tries to be something, a scary haunted house movie, but with dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I don't know if it really works, but at least they tried. The third one is a mess of, well, let's put everything together and see what happens.
You listen, you know
Plus
what?
grasshoppers.
You know what it is about the movie that works. All three of those movies for me.
Lord.
Oh, God.
I just want to let it be known.
Chris
Why?
Pratt.
3 words:
Why? What?
Bryce
Dallas.
Dallas Howard.
Yeah, that's why they all
Thank
work.
You
huh?
got it, buddy.
Yeah. Right.
I
Pausing
was
for
just
effect.
laughing that Uma Thurman's toes were on Shane's head.
Oh, right, because Kill Bill's on in the background.
Yeah.
Nice.
Can you rewind
Just
it?
where he
anyway?
likes them.
Wiggle your big toe.
Rewind it.
Wiggle your big toe.
Oh,
Let's move on.
Oh my goodness.
shoot.
This weekend, we get to return to a franchise that it seems to be coming to an end. It will be the last movie, we think. Mission Impossible.
Superman.
What's it called? Final Reckoning.
The final.
Will be out tonight.
Yeah.
And we're going to go and watch it later
watch
in a
it.
little bit. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts quickly about Tom Cruise. Are you excited for the movie? Do you think that the film should continue after Tom Cruise? There's a new Ethan Hunt or a different character, whatever. And would you watch it? Because you've seen what Tom Cruise has put into these films,
Right.
The dedication and everything. Would you be interested?
I know somebody.
I know someone's really excited to
for the
talk about
people
it.
Who really love the franchise? I've never been that huge of a fan of the franchise.
Boo.
I've seen all right. I've seen the first couple of movies and then a movie here or there, but I don't think I haven't seen all of them.
Well, you've made a
in
mistake.
succession.
From 4 on, they get incredible.
They get
I know,
really
but I'm
good.
just
You didn't
saying.
see the last one? Dead Reckoning?
I did not know.
Dude.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Masterclass for an action movie.
You know what? You know what turned me off?
Oh, yeah.
Mission Impossible 2.
No redhead.
That's the worst one.
That's
easily.
one of my
And that's what
favorites.
turned me off to all. I had a feeling
That's
it would
one
be.
of my
I had a
favorites.
feeling it would be.
That's one of my
All the
favorites.
close-ups. I'm like, there's a close-up every 2 seconds of
Slow-mo,
somebody in that movie.
close-ups, that
It's
motorcycle scene
ridiculous.
at the
The
end. dude.
motorcycle.
Yes,
I knew
dude.
somebody would love that
from?
movie.
I think
Like
um,
Scarface,
I
right?
think
all,
we
all the close-ups.
I
I think
knew
we
it.
did a list of like what's our favorite Mission Impossibles, and I said that, and Paul was like, "I knew it, I knew it." Number 2, bro.
But that's what turned me off to watching all the other ones. I've seen
Screw you,
something
man.
here or there, yada yada, throughout the years, but I've never like focused in where I've said I need to see these movies. So go to the guy who was raising his hand like a
Honestly.
4th grader.
Paul, what's
What's funny is I don't even really remember what I was going to say.
what's the He's just so excited. He's like, "I want to talk about it."
I do remember.
Which one was the Dubai one?
4.
That's
4.
another one that's really high for me. I love that
one's
one.
great,
That
yeah.
one's awesome. Go ahead, Paul. What are you going to talk about?
I think because Frank was asking, I'll go to the question Frank actually asked. He asked
man.
if we think that the movies should continue after Ethan Hunt. I know he just had like a big accident, but he seems like he's recovered well. Ethan Brandt, Jeremy Renner's character in 4, 5, and I think he might be in 6. He's not in 7, but I think he's in 6. He's a really cool character. He's an analyst, but actually is not. He's one of the elite agents, and you
he has
learn
field
that
training.
he would be a dope guy to follow after Tom Cruise's character, Ethan Hunt, is gone for whatever reason, which is kind of ironic because they tried to do that with the Bourne movies, Renner, the Bourne Identity. No, not Identity. Something like that.
Born
He took
Ultimatum
over as
or
Bourne.
something?
No,
Those
Born Again.
sequels have
Bourne
the craziest
Legacy, maybe.
names.
I don't know, but that one
The
wasn't terrible,
Reborning?
so it's kind of ironic that it's
Reborning?
Renner again.
Born Rebirth.
But I think following a character like Brandt would be cool to continue the series. But it would be nice. It'll be nice to have Tom Cruise's character have a bow.
Well, they said
on
that,
his stuff.
maybe that one hunky guy that's in the Maverick movie that is
The one hunky guy.
That
They're all
one,
hunky
that
guys.
one, Paul.
What?
Which one?
The guy that was in
Top Gun.
Twisters.
Oh,
Maverick.
wow.
Twisters.
Yeah.
I can never remember his name. Yeah, that guy. That
Should have been Superman.
That he could be. Oh wow!
Hell
wow!
no.
He would have been yeah, okay.
Tripping. Bro should have been
Anywho.
Ken.
Blonde dude with like green eyes.
But they were saying that there was a rumor that he was going to be the next guy to take over the Mission Impossible franchise. That's-
I think if they do like I mean, they could very well just turn it into like a James Bond style franchise, like they've already done, really, and then maybe just make it so it's like there's some sort of pass down or handoff.
Yeah, like
to another
the number
character.
the mission goes impossible for somebody else. Like,
Right,
you know what I mean?
right,
Somebody
like
else
we-
is like the guy.
Right. And you might have like maybe a couple of cameos or a couple of scenes with Tom Cruise in it, just to kind of be like that the guy who's now kind of retired.
Like he passes
I know,
the message on that you have to like that explodes in one scene. Everyone's like, oh my god.
He should still do that.
I think
Yeah,
I
that'd be
think
cool.
Tom Cruise is like the action hero guy. I think he's like the true movie star. You know, he's like does all the
Well,
stunts.
he's definitely from the old school.
Right.
Right. So absolutely.
I think they should
Shout
give
out
him
Zeno.
I think that, shout out Zeno. I think that they should give him a send off and like either pass it on or something like that. Because, bro, which one is this? The 10th, 11th,
Eighth.
Okay, come on, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Give it some
fair.
continuity, maybe.
you know what I mean? Give him
Absolutely
his give him his send off. I don't want him to become like Dom from Fast and the Furious.
What was the name of the last Daniel Craig James Bond movie?
Skyfall? Not Skyfall. No.
No Time to Die.
No Time to Die.
No Time to
I really liked the way they sent Bond off at the
Yeah.
end of that, and I wouldn't mind if they did something similar with Ethan Hunt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
The bomb goes off and he dies.
this sacrifice for my daughter.
I think MacGruber should be.
Does anybody have a martini?
MacGruber.
I think they should make it into a television show again.
4 seconds, MacGruber. I think that'd be awesome.
That would be cool for streaming.
No, if
You have 3
there's
seconds.
a lot of stuff to explore inside that world other than just Tom Cruise running in every single movie. You know what I mean?
But it's fun
There's
to watch him
tons of
run,
stuff. There's tons of stuff. You can make
That's a major
you
plot
can make,
line in the
you can
films
make
is the running.
Apple TV could get a streaming thing of whatever the Mission Impossible, and it could be a side thing or whatever. So
streaming
there's
thing.
room. There's
Right.
absolutely room. But I think Tom Cruise should get his send off. He did amazing.
Right.
Let him stop running.
Well, they said they're working on Top Gun 3.
Again,
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Like, when is he going to
Serious?
stop like getting an airplane?
He's 60 years old.
He said he was going to do it till he was 100. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's what happens, man.
Well,
His heart is going to explode on set.
well,
Scientology, man.
hails
They
to
got that. They got those access to all that blood.
He's
stuff,
got all
so
the
who knows?
thetans out of his system.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
His,
Sonny and I knew a girl one time who almost got caught up in some really unfortunate
dude,
stuff.
some Scientology stuff. You know her.
Yeah, Frank knows
Yeah,
it.
serious?
Dude,
Yeah, poor
the
girl.
story was crazy. I can't go into too much of it, but
Yeah, I mean,
That's
no.
crazy.
It's magical powers.
there wasn't any magical powers going on. I will say that.
Yeah, he almost had her
underwear?
convinced though.
Yep, almost.
Almost. Almost.
Got her to the church in California and everything.
Wow.
Then she called me and was like, "Help!"
Tom Cruise.
I him out. I him out.
Hell.
Please get us out of this. Please get us out of this.
Tom Cruise
Talk about the whole
is
thing.
probably one of, I'd say you look at you hear the guy, you see what he does, what he's done through the years.
Yeah.
He's a movie star.
He's,
Right.
I think
Okay.
he's the movie star.
He definitely stars in
He
movies.
would be seen as
dude.
He would be seen as like a top tier, like A-list type of star.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you guys a question. There have been rumors regarding the MCU. First off, we're gonna talk about in a second. We're gonna talk about the delays that MCU could be
Yes.
experiencing with these 2 Avengers films coming up. But there's been rumors of Coleman Domingo, Denzel Washington. Trying to think of Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yes.
There's been these big name actors rumored to be in some undisclosed roles. Maybe we've got them.
We
in
know
these
who it is.
roles.
Right.
Do you think that is the right route for what they're trying to do with the MCU, enlisting these bigger name actors to be in these roles? Do you think that's a good thing to do? Because these casts are already like ridiculous.
Right.
Yeah.
But-
But I think at this point, you get a Daniel Day-Lewis in one of these movies. I mean, instant credibility there.
Right. Right.
That's what I was going for. Yeah.
You know,
Because he's a
man.
retired actor.
Right.
Exactly. You draw him out of retirement by just throwing money at him.
Isn't he unretiring to star in his son's movie or something like that?
Maybe.
yeah, I think so. Yeah,
My thing.
but point taken.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I think my thing is.
His
I
son
would-
Emmanuel Lewis.
I would. Wow.
Cast as Magneto.
Wouldn't that be funny?
That would be the weirdest thing ever.
I would rather
Got
take.
my dad, ma'am.
Wow.
That would be so weird.
That is weird.
That is weird. That's a weird
Wow.
side to even think about. Go on. Go on, sir.
Okay.
I apologize.
So for me, my thing is, I would rather have a nobody actor or actors acting at the top of their ability, making a great film, over the top actors
doing something
doing something mediocre.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
You know what I mean? There's a music term where we say like, if you have an average drum, if an average band has a great drummer, the band sounds great.
Sounds great.
If an average band has an average, great drummer, it sounds great. Wait, did I mess
You
that
said
up?
the same one.
If
2 days on, 2 days off.
Great
All
band
right, so
has a
average
below
band
average
has a
drummer.
great drummer, it sounds great. If an average band has an average drummer, it sounds average.
Right.
So I think that with the acting cast, I think that's a good safe assumption with this too. Like if you have a great cast, but the material is
Crap.
Ahsoka.
No matter what.
New Mutants, bro.
New Mutants, Ahsoka.
Bro.
Like you still have
No
great
matter what.
cast.
Still have
but,
to make
but
good.
the
movie
material
still has to be good.
Yeah, it still has to be
Okay.
good. You still have to have good writing.
You got there
know.
eventually, Marcus. That was a
know,
great
But
metaphor.
Yeah.
Paul, they completely
Great in
re-edited and reshot. They originally planned to make the New Mutants a horror film, didn't they?
Well, like, I mean,
It was half horror, half teen
That
angst movie.
that movie
That's-
got
that's what
pushed
sounds-
back more than any movie I've ever.
Oh, it was delayed for a
like
while.
5 or 6 times, which is insane. And like we were talking about, the cast it on paper it should have been dope.
Right,
it had
right.
everybody in it.
Yeah.
But that was a flop.
Poorly
Fucking
written.
dope.
It was like, am I watching a prolonged or extended episode of Stranger Things, or am I actually watching a feature film that it felt like half teenage angst movie, half horror, and it just didn't mesh together at all. And you're just like, okay. And then actually the production company, I think they did come out. I think it was either the director or the production company said, Fox was saying they had enough time to reshoot the whole movie.
They apologized.
And they should have done that, actually.
They apologized for making it.
But at the end of the day, if you put Coleman Domingo and he gets cast as Magneto, and that comes out, I think he has extreme. Damn it! I think he has great credibility.
Composure, Sonny.
I know I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
Go.
Say
it.
I think that would be dope. And he would probably carry unless there's another high-named actor or actress in the movie. You know what I mean? So it depends on which route you go. I think that would be sick.
We do need to see Ian McKellen one more time, I think, though. We need to see
But
him.
he's going to be in.
He'll be in.
He's going to be in Doomsday.
He'll be in Doomsday. Oh, yeah, he'll be in Doomsday.
They better
I
get
think
these
they're all
guys
going to get killed
filmed.
off. I think they're all going to get killed off.
Yeah, they better get these guys filmed.
Yes.
Him and Patrick Stewart. Yeah.
Getting a little old.
Yeah.
Playboy.
Patrick Stewart is like, how old is Patrick Stewart now?
1400.
I think he really is.
Voice is amazing.
I think they're both 1400.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he
around
really
there.
is Wheelchair Brown. By this point.
Yeah, at
I
this
think,
point, yeah.
honestly,
He
that's
is
like
Professor X at this point.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think he is.
That's funny.
Yeah, they've been around.
Or
a
not
minute.
funny, but that sucks. I don't know why I said funny.
Okay, so
Damn,
I guess it was announced today.
Yes.
Marvel Studios said that they're going to not only be delaying Doomsday,
Yes.
but Secret Wars
Secret.
are now going to both be films in December
Dude.
of 2026 and 2027. Sonny, they threw out the whole game plan because next year we went from having 4 films or 3 films. We had 4 dates. Now we get the Sony and Marvel produced Spider-Man. I don't think that movie's going to move at this point.
Movie's gonna move.
And now Doomsday in December.
But they did say, Paul, that
This is my moment.
this is your moment. That at the same time, they might be releasing 2 epic movies, and we might have a one day of great movies. Paul, can you?
So you know how we had
Clarify.
Barbenheimer? We might have Avengers Doomsday.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Dune and the
Oh,
dates are on the
Dune,
same
no.
day. As of now,
Dune Messiah.
Dune Messiah
No
and
way.
Same
Doomsday
day
are
as
coming out on the
Doomsday.
same day.
Oh wow!
Avengers Doomsday.
I need to.
Sonny and I
Doomsday.
planned that moment like an hour ago, and
Dude.
I am not happy with the
Me
response.
neither,
One
dude.
at a
That's why I
moment.
keep
It
saying
came out great.
Paul made the name up.
That's amazing.
I did. I didn't see it on the internet at all. I didn't see that joke
No.
made somewhere else. In
No,
the
no,
trailer.
no.
fantastic,
Paul
yeah.
made that.
You know what? Yeah, I did. No one thought it was funny. So yeah, actually, I
Hurry
stole
up and
that.
hashtag it. Yeah.
So
Quickly.
yeah,
Yes.
Avengers Doomsday. Imagine we had to go see both Dune 3 and Avengers 47 at the same day.
Hashtag that. We can reap untold fortunes from it. Copyright it, for God's sake.
Dude,
No, I really
writing
did
it
see it
down.
from.
no, he saw it online.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You punk.
Oh my gosh.
It
I might have
sounds
to-
good though.
I might have to take that day off.
So yeah, I texted him. He said,
Bruh.
"That sounded great. You got to say that on the show."
But as he was saying though, I would assume Dune would push the date back, so
Either
they
back
don't
or forward.
back or forward, so they don't do it on the same day.
Right.
Who knows?
Everybody be in the movie theater all day, just watching those.
But they
two.
don't want to.
Hey.
They want like their
So you know
own
those movies
day.
are both gonna be 3 hours long.
Correct.
Yep.
They want their own day
All
to
day.
like make all the money and do
Sure.
everything. You know what I mean?
But
So-
Barbenheimer worked out. You know.
that's true though.
That is true.
That's true.
They made great money on that whatever weekend. So I would be there
Killed it.
no matter what, and it'll be a long day. But
We'll see them all.
yeah, dude.
I would
That would be
probably
fun.
see Dune first, to be honest with you.
I know you're a big Dune guy.
Well, I mean, it's
How
Denis
you
Villeneuve,
doing?
and they're
How
just
you doing?
Well, Dune's kind of more serious,
and they're
so
more consistently good.
Yeah,
I mean,
more
only two
realistic.
of them, but
so it might be you might need a little more focus on that one, I think. Whereas with the other movie, you may be able to kind of relax a little bit because it seems like Dune you'll
You have to focus more.
You
a
have
little
to
more
focus.
cerebral.
So it'd be
Right.
relaxed for
You
you
might
then.
have to, you might have to stay engaged, and otherwise you might miss something,
Can you-
Versus with Avengers, what?
Can you bring Austin Butler back somehow from the dead?
No.
Is that his name? Austin
In
Butler?
in
You
in
talking about
Dune?
you talking about Elvis?
Yeah, in Dune.
I mean,
No.
Elvis.
No.
Elvis is dead.
Can you
man.
bring him back somehow from the dead?
Why did you like his weird?
He is really
character?
good in that
Yeah, he was
movie.
pretty good.
Yeah, he was
In
good.
the second one, he's really good.
Isn't
saying.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Man, Pattinson. Pattinson's supposed to be the
Yes.
villain,
Right.
Villeneuve, if you will.
Oh, hey,
Oh, well.
knee slapper. That was good.
Honk.
Little zinger.
I got one. The two that I tried, already.
No,
Oh,
but that was
Quan was like, no,
amazing.
dude, no. I tried too, but that one worked.
That was amazing.
Thank you. Right off the top of the dome. That was nice.
Wow.
Nice and buttery.
It's pretty good.
So yeah, you'll get a cool, handsome villain in this one as well.
Okay, very cool.
All right, cool.
That's the point.
And I think he's the same. He's from the Harkonnens too. I think, right?
no,
Paul?
he's supposed to. Paul
I was reading the chat. Can someone send me?
Pattinson is not.
See you in an email.
Suck, dude. Pattinson's character in Dune 3, possibly.
He is a
he Harkonnen?
conspiracy. No, not really. He's a conspiracy theorist type guy who kind of like.
He's like a blogger.
Yeah, sure. Oh God. But he sets out a group to kind of rebel against Paul. He's not really a Harkonnen. He's not really a. He's more of a. This Paul guy sucks, and I'm going to do something about it.
Independent.
Yes, he's
Independent contractor.
Paul. He's Paul. Ron Paul. He's Ron Paul.
INDE.
Oh, so he's a nut.
Do you
Yes.
know what that means?
Exactly.
Got
You
it.
get it.
Okay, well, I want to bring it back to the MCU
back to the chat.
timeline with Spider-Man coming out next July. We had heard for the longest time that Spider-Man was going to be set between Doomsday and Secret Wars.
Oh, yeah. So that kind of messes things up, no?
So that doesn't have to, that's not held to any rules about that now.
Interesting.
And the movies are still going to be a year apart. We don't know what we're getting as far as other projects for 2027 because you're pushing that further back.
Isn't that kid going to be like 45 years old by the time they put out that Spider-Man movie? Like enough.
You're
of this.
so upset.
crap.
Bro, you
he
hate that
hates
dude
this.
so much.
I hate. I
bro.
don't hate that dude. I hate this Spider-Man.
You hate the Spider-Man, which is fair.
I
But
don't understand
quit with
why.
this kid. Because it's
don't
annoying.
get him started. Don't get him started. Don't get him started.
Is-
Don't get him started.
They're
Don't-
What's the girl? His
annoying.
name is her name Sadie Link, the one from Stranger
Stranger Things, yeah.
Is she supposed to be MJ in these?
No.
new ones, or-
So
Don't know yet.
it hasn't been announced, but there's speculation that she might be Tobey Maguire's. What's her name? The daughter of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What's her? It's Mayday Parker.
It ain't Malone.
Yeah. No, dude.
R.I.P. George Wendt from Cheers.
So,
Oh, man.
and that's just me reading things on the internet like they want Denzel to be Magneto. So I don't know what.
Exactly.
the hell
Like
is-
who knows what's going on?
Is that they want Denzel or people want Denzel?
Dude,
Okay.
I was scrolling.
Why do you think stuff's getting delayed?
Yeah, because they don't have everything lined up yet.
Yeah.
I'm afraid
They
like
started shooting the movie and then they
I don't know.
delayed it?
They
I'm afraid
can't
it's gonna be-
delay this movie because there's so many big actors. Too much, I guess. I mean to say.
Yeah.
Because there's so many big actors. How are they going to get them all in the same spot at the same time again?
They don't have to at this point with the technology, man. Like depending on
Right.
like who's what, you know what I mean, on scenes. So
Again, that's another incentive to have someone who's a great actor who's not at that level. You know, that's a rising
that
star.
isn't too busy.
You don't want
Right.
too many
You know
people.
what I mean?
As long as the
Yeah.
movie's good, I
Yeah.
don't really care. I just,
Right.
I don't.
You know,
I
just share
didn't
some of
think
the
there'd
work.
be a
Share
good-
some
a
of the
big,
work.
It just
delay
seems like they're
again.
trying to capture the lightning in the bottle again with like the Infinity War and the Endgame stuff.
Right.
And they're putting a bunch of these moving components into what is now getting delayed.
Right.
Grand Theft Auto 6 looks amazing, but that's been delayed so many times. I don't you know what I mean?
Right.
And I get that they're trying to do the best that they can do and get all of these actors in at the same time.
Right.
But at what cost?
But I'm saying for them setting everything
Time.
up that they want to do to get to that point, if the only movie that we're going to have between now and Doomsday is Spider-Man and it's not going to be connected to Doomsday,
Which is weird, yeah.
then that doesn't make me hopeful for what they're going to do because it's been a lot of I don't know what's happening
Yes.
with special presentations and shows and movies that have not all been great.
Can I give you guys some concerning numbers?
Sure.
please.
Yeah, this is
We,
scary.
we love
Mr. Doom
concerning
and
numbers.
Gloom.
Yeah.
So Thunderbolts was well received critically.
Okay.
Captain America: Brave New World was not.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh no.
Thunderbolts has still not made as much money as Captain America: Brave New World.
Damn.
Wow.
It hasn't even crossed the 400 million mark.
Wow.
That's not good.
Why do you think that is?
Nobody
Just-
knows who these people
Are
are.
people just getting tired of?
Well, it's
or
what
been burnt
happened to
out?
DC. People are seeing, they used to think Marvel was quality. Now it's kind of hit or miss. People are like, that's not immediate need to go see viewing anymore.
Right.
Yeah, because it used to be
Okay,
this. It
fair.
used to be if Marvel dropped a movie, you had to go see it, and the spoilers
we
will be out the
but we
next
still
day.
do that.
We do, but
We do.
Most people have
maybe-
said-
Well, now we're part of a lower
Shane
percentage
missed
of the
Madam
amount of
Web.
people.
I'm just putting it out there.
Oh my God, I cannot believe he did
Thunderbolts.
that, dude.
So
Oh.
sorry.
Could be giving
Messed
goodwill
up.
to Fantastic Four, though, because it was good, and people say, well, the last one was apparently good. We'll go check this
Right.
one out.
Yeah.
But it's not helping itself.
I'm just saying this. Like,
Say it.
when it comes to this type of movie where you have
Say it.
a bunch of ragtag characters in a movie, like,
Right.
you better make them pretty interesting. And it needs to get, what did it get on Rotten Tomatoes? Like 80s?
Thunderbolts?
Yeah,
It
Thunderbolts.
was high.
Thunderbolts is almost a 90%.
Oh,
Thunderbolts
really?
is
Wow.
high. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like me to look it up?
Yeah.
Yeah, look it up real fast. What the final.
I think maybe it just got caught in the,
89%.
Oh, okay.
7.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
Maybe it just got caught up in the fatigue that we all felt
Maybe.
after Brave New World, like because we were just like, all right, we're done.
I will
Maybe.
say
Yeah,
this.
maybe.
I will
You know,
say this.
maybe.
I will say this.
Say it.
If Fantastic Four isn't good and Superman isn't good, there's a lot of trouble for everything.
all
ahead.
those movies.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah,
Those two movies, I think, have to be great.
We're going to
They-
talk about some
Sonny-
James Gunn stuff in a second. But
Sonny
yeah, go ahead.
That's my name.
Tiberius Kirk.
Oh,
That is your.
that's my
your
government name. You're gonna-
I'm telling you this.
Is he captain of
Superman
the,
will be fantastic.
All right.
The gun effect will carry over from all the other gun great stuff he's done, and it's going to carry over.
All
to
the
this
gun
movie.
great stuff he's done. I like that. It's gonna carry over all the gun great stuff he's done. I
That's
like
a very weird way
Okay.
to put it, but
Okay.
it.
How about this? If it isn't,
hashtag that.
yeah, gun great stuff.
Yeah, that gun strips.
you buy me a steak dinner.
Absolutely.
If it is,
if it
I'll
is
buy
not
you a
good,
steak. If it's not, if we both agree and it's like actually not good, not just like one of us hating on it.
all right, I'll buy you dinner.
We go to Herbs and Rye and one of us picks up the bill.
86
Herbs
hours
and
porterhouse.
rye.
Oh,
What
I
are we
want to
doing?
go
Heavy
too.
steaks.
Go at happy hour. I'll come.
Yeah.
Okay, Herbs.
No, but
Sounds
no,
porterhouse.
specifically, we split the check
hours.
and you pay for my steak,
Heavy steak.
All right.
and I'll pay for yours.
Drinks too.
Drinks
like
too.
alcohol.
Duh, dude.
Dang,
You're
that's
confident.
expensive.
It's all right, Shane. Just don't drink that night.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
Clearly, you're out of your mind.
You're gonna have some water. You're gonna have some water with a twist of lemon.
I'll have a tea. I'll have
Two
iced
drinks.
tea.
Two drinks. Two drinks, steak dinner.
Okay, two
Not like
drinks,
4 or 5.
Two drinks, steak dinner. If Superman is good, you pay. Superman is terrible.
Everybody's watching.
I have 15 Trulies around me and I have the Big Lebowski on my shirt because I drink White Russians the whole time.
Perfect.
So
I'm
on the,
saying this.
Oh, say it.
It's being recorded.
It's being recorded on live TV.
Yes.
I will pay for Sonny's booze and meal if Superman is not good.
If
but
you
it will be
if
good.
you agree that it's not good.
Yeah.
If we agree, it's
and
not
it has to be
agree.
like a whole thing, like, that wasn't too good.
All right.
All of us have to say it's not good.
No, it has to be
No,
like,
just us.
yeah, we have to. Okay, fine. Sure.
Does
just
anybody
us.
else
We
want to
have-
get on this? at
No, no,
all?
no. We have
I'm
to
kinda-
agree.
yeah.
We have to agree that it's good or bad.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody,
All right.
like, it has to be
Well,
the
I'll just say
consensus.
it's not. I'll just say it's not good. So Shane
be
buys me
honest.
dinner.
I'll pay for the whole meal. Like,
Anybody
you
else
guys eat
online
a
want to get
lot.
in?
And then I'm not. And then I'm not having 2 drinks. Then I'm. We'll have a bottle of your finest Pinot Noir, and I'll do Makers and Coke to start. Double.
Oh my God, my wife is texting me right now.
Miko's here in
sneak
the
out the
chat.
bathroom
Says,
window.
I already knew there's no possible way to make this movie in under a year. Doomsday,
100%,
And
you're
then Brendan Riley says a hot take: Jurassic World Rebirth will make more money at the box office than Fantastic Four.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Right.
The
Yeah.
Jurassic movies
see
are
that.
cash cows.
I would
I can
not
see that.
disagree with that.
I can
I would
see
not
that.
disagree with that.
You know what's going to make more money than that? Lilo and Stitch.
Oh,
Probably
yeah.
make more money than all of them combined.
I'd say
That's
Dis-
interesting though because that was I loved that movie.
Me
I
too,
loved
the
that
cartoon.
movie.
And it's live action. Like,
We'll
that
see
movie's gonna
because
make
it brings in a
fortune.
whole nother generation of kids to enjoy this movie. And
Lilo and
that's
Stitch,
a lot
I
of money,
think, is
bro.
going to do pretty well. But also the
How to Train a Dragon.
no, this trailer came out yet. Zootopia. Zootopia.
That's
made,
gonna be crazy.
Zootopia
Yeah.
made $1 billion.
The first
Damn,
movie is
really?
great too. It's a really good movie.
The first one made $1 billion.
Yeah.
That's insane, dude.
So I mean, I think it should do pretty well. I don't know.
Interesting.
That movie was fun. Did you ever watch Zootopia?
Nah.
Ah, come on, bro.
Zootopia is a good time. Don't be a hater.
I'm not hating. I'm just-
We're gonna get into some DC Gunniverse stuff, but Paul, we've had a poll going on the last couple of
Yes,
days.
sir.
Did you want to talk about some of those results?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
we
Paul, talk about the
posted
poll.
a couple of all right. We posted a couple of polls over the last
Yeah,
couple
we
days.
did.
And they want Shane to buy some steak dinner.
Yeah, they
We
did.
ran a voting system
There you go.
to decide if or what people thought of things. So we broke
Polls, everybody.
I hate all of you guys.
Go ahead, Paul. We're sorry.
What was I supposed
we're not really.
to say?
We're not really sorry.
Yeah, nobody's sorry.
How many polls did you take?
What? 4, 5?
We had 3 polls on our Instagram.
Yep.
What?
Okay.
The first one, we were trying to
was
see
it about?
what the
about
people thought was the best looking
I know what it's
Superman
about.
suit. The first round was Christopher Reeve versus Henry Cavill versus George Reeves. Christopher Reeve won with 69%. Nice. Henry Cavill Henry Cavill finished with 31%, and George Reeves did not get any votes. So
Damn.
I
Christopher
thought I
Reeve-
voted for George Reeves.
Nope, Christopher. You said that, but you didn't actually.
Oh, but I didn't actually go there.
I think you meant to.
You actually have to do
actually
the
have to
action.
do
Christopher,
that.
well, he did vote. He voted for Christopher Reeve. So moving on to the final round was Christopher Reeve.
Shane voted for Adam West.
The second poll that was on our Instagram
Was mine.
was between David Cornsweet,
Hey.
Tyler Hoechlin, and Brandon Routh. Brandon Routh got 15% of the vote. Hoechlin got 31%. And
Tua.
Cornsweet got 54%.
That's great.
So Cornsweet moved on to the finals, and then in the final poll we had I hate
Franks.
you guys.
just say it.
David Cornsweet had 36% of the vote, and kind of not surprising, Christopher Reeve won with 64% of the vote as the best Superman
Could have said
suit.
vote.
Yeah.
We had a vote.
Not as the best Superman.
I feel like people were voting on like the best Superman.
he looks
Well,
the
no,
best
it
looking
says
suit.
in the poll it says best looking suit.
Not everybody can
looks-
read, Paul.
That is true.
Okay, well,
But Christopher Reeve did look the best in the suit.
yeah, I
did,
think it
he
came
did.
down to the two
He did.
most. I think it was fairly genuine.
What did you guys vote? Who do
It's
you
kind
think?
of kind of
what's
like
your
with
best-
Michael
voted Christopher
Keaton.
Reeve.
It's kind of like with Michael Keaton as Batman. Like that was kind of like that first, the
Like
time
a
we saw
striking
it. So
image.
that was the standard.
First
you
one we saw. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Sonny
was the first
voted
one.
for
Yeah.
in the final round. In the first round, he voted for Hoechlin and Henry Cavill. Of course, he did. The ones with no color in them. But all right, chill out.
I bring the color.
For the final
Very
round,
light, but I
all right. For the final round, Sonny
he does.
voted for David Cornsweet over Christopher Reeve. Quan voted for Christopher Reeve. Frank voted for Christopher Reeve. Marcus Christopher Reeve. I voted for Cornsweet, and Shane, of course, did not vote.
Ah, crud.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Thanks, Shane.
checks out.
one thing to
Well,
do,
I meant
bro.
to vote for Christopher Reeve. He looks the most Superman-y and the most Clark Kent-y. No matter both
Yeah.
thingies work out for Christopher Reeve. Both areas of Superman,
Dude, I hate
work
you
out.
so much, bro.
Work out for Work out for Christopher Reeve because he looks great in a suit. He looks great in a super suit. He looks fantastic. I love him like my brother Christopher Reeve. Everybody,
Woo!
thank you.
I will say my vote was I don't like the underpants on the super suit. And I voted for the no underpants on the outside of all the super suits. And it makes them look soft. And I don't like why you got them
So you're saying
little ass
hold on.
shorts.
So you're saying
Hold
when they
on.
don't have the pants on, the underpants on,
Jeez,
they look hard?
Yeah, dog.
I mean, how masculine?
I
do you
mean, to
think the
refer
Superman
to
look?
that
He's saving
area
people.
as looking soft or hard is a slippery slope.
Oh wow, you went there, Paul.
Wow.
You went there.
Paul, please.
Paul, you were the
takes
one
it.
taking them polls, all right? So you need to
Y'all participated in the poll, so
I did not.
Polls.
yeah, you did the first one.
That's not even
Wait a minute.
Sonny took 3 polls. Shane took 1. Marcus took like 4 because he voted with both of his accounts. Frank and Quan took 3 each. Paul, I also took 3.
Listen, I was in college when I took that one poll.
Oh my word.
Oh man,
dude. Please, yes,
God,
please.
we can't do
Please,
anything.
we can't. Children, little kids, bro. Little like pubescent.
Spend a
horny
couple
kids.
weeks away.
That's what we are.
We can't behave ourselves.
Jeez. I missed you guys. This is what I missed.
Speaking of the Gunniverse, James Gunn, I think Zaslav was saying when they did the upfront meetings
Spell that.
for the different production companies and
Zaslav.
the studios were doing their upfront things they did in New York. Zaslav said that there's 4 pillars to the DCU's Gunniverse. Of course,
Poles, if you will.
the Trinity. No, not poles. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman,
And
and Supergirl.
That's a 4?
That was his 4.
Supergirl's
He
in?
said that
Not
they're
Green
building
Lantern?
out. They're building out their universe around those 4 characters.
Let's take a poll and see
In
who
the-
agrees on that.
in the long term. Okay,
Not Green Lantern.
but they
well, 'cause
also
they have
said
homegirl from Lord of the Rings. Not
that's right.
the
Millie
Dragon.
Alcock. Is that her name?
Crazy last name. If you put her into a movie and make the movie,
you stir it around like that, like a you stir it around.
He said
You put her in a movie like that special sauce.
I don't know why
You
I
turn
did
it
that,
around.
dude. I don't know why I did that.
All right, so
She
he
just
said, what's her
confirmed.
name?
She
Oh,
just-
her name goes crazy.
She just confirmed that she finished the movie and she was I don't know, interviewing for something and she was like, I can't say anything about it, you know, whatever.
Right.
But
Okay.
the it's finished, it's wrapped. So I mean they have to do posts and all that kind of stuff. But the poll's wrapped.
so let me. Oh, jeez. So hold on.
I think
What would we have said if we were doing this podcast in 2008 and MCU said they were going to build their universe around Iron Man? We would have laughed the same way.
yeah.
Yeah, we would have.
True.
So if it's good,
I
you know.
think I think it might be okay though. I think it might be good for like because we have the Trinity, but we also have another character which might appeal to a newer generation, who might and who knows based on the success of that film.
Ironheart?
it might, no, the Supergirl. Whatever we do with Supergirl, it might actually
Be really great.
Might be
it
super.
might actually be good. Yeah, it might actually be good. It might
Be super.
It
I
might
said that
expose.
Said it second.
It might actually get some more attention to some of these other characters outside of just those 3. Right.
I like it.
Those are the 3 that's DC's
pillars.
You
bread and butter.
got
That's
you
it.
got to do that right.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Those are the 3 pillars. But there's so many other characters in the DC universe that are so good that are just not. They just do not.
I don't know why you have to say that though. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, well, these would be the
sucks.
4 characters.
You know,
we're
who's
putting around.
Right.
You know, who's a great
It
character.
was an
that-
investor meeting, though, right?
That's true.
Yeah. So it's probably part of their grand, their bigger strategy
If they
going
had said
forward.
Harley
Bigger
Quinn, I
poll.
think people would have had the same reaction though. If they had said Harley
Right.
Quinn instead of Supergirl, people would have had the same reaction.
Well, you
Shane,
know,
go ahead.
one of the great characters in the Gunniverse is without a doubt showing from the last series and what we're about to come up to is Peacemaker is just a great character.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
What a great character and
Right.
a great surrounding cast around him as well.
Did Shane just make a dope segue?
Shane,
Did I?
nice job.
You didn't do that on purpose, but it did work. Now you realize what you said.
Oh wow! What?
Shut up.
Last week, because of
As you were.
unforeseen circumstances, thanks. Last
not
week,
the
because
word I
of
thought you were gonna
unforeseen
use.
circumstances, we didn't get to this Peacemaker trailer. I wanted to kind of wait so we could watch it together, all of us,
cool.
as a family.
I didn't watch it actually.
Peacemaker season 2 is out this August.
I lied.
I'm interested in this, and it does have some connection to the Superman movie.
It
you can see it's
does.
starting to
Connect.
I don't know, to connect some stuff,
Dots? Some polls?
some polls.
They're gonna be doing backflips to get you to join.
Look! Watch this part that I haven't seen.
Or do you prefer Chris?
Either's fine.
Can you tell us a little about your skills?
I'm considered the finest marksman in the world.
The mic is off.
Yeah.
I am also proficient in hand-to-hand combat.
How many more of these do we have today?
Is that popcorn still here?
Dina.
popcorn.
My butt's getting really big. My nose smell.
I have a variety of helmets.
This guy sucks.
Excuse me.
A
Am I
variety
supposed
of
to be able to
helmets.
hear you guys? Excuse me? You were talking about your butt and stuff? And also you said that I suck?
It is not funny.
I don't get it. We saved the world.
I thought everyone would finally treat us like heroes.
I don't need anybody else to just forge my own path.
You're living in the worst level of Grand Theft Auto.
I come to the conclusion you suffer from a particularly severe form of toxic masculinity.
What?
Argus has been monitoring Peacemaker ever since Rick Flag Sr. was named director.
You know that I am.
Kill this time. Yeah.
Bring me Peacemaker.
From your favorite show.
Kelly,
I know.
scan for any
This is
anomalies
great.
throughout that
Commandos.
house. Pony Boy, don't let him out of your sight. Titties, I want you to take the front door. Encino Man, you take the back door.
Encino
Got
Man.
it? Yeah, but
Like
not
Brendan
the
Fraser.
fucking names, dude. You can't just call us that. Where do you think
Our
we are?
guest next
Fucking
week.
Berkeley?
We haven't always been great people.
We are the 11th Street Kids. No one will ever break us apart.
I love Vigilante. Absolutely fantastic.
You ready for the next adventure, pal? Who the fuck are you?
Oh, all right.
Multiversity,
on, man.
timely wibbly, wibbly wobbly
Come
stuff.
on. Give
looks awesome.
it to him. It's absolutely
It
fantastic.
feels like
That looks awesome.
we all need to watch that in studio as a group.
I would
Dude,
love
I'm all over that.
At least the first episode.
Well,
At
that
least
would
the
be-
first episode, yeah. That would be awesome.
We'll see
I'm
if
down
Quan
to
will have
watch-
us back.
I'm down to watch all episodes in the studio with my bro.
You're pushing it.
Wow,
Heck yeah.
Quan, what do you
Heck
think
yeah.
about that? Nah.
You're pushing it.
Quan said no.
Yeah, just bring me some Chucks.
I will say,
You take him to dinner.
as a homie, you should have copped too, man.
I should have.
Cop two, man.
You guys wear the same size?
No, I'm just saying buy two sizes.
Okay.
Buy two sizes.
I'm white.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Why did he say that?
You know what they say about
Thanks a lot.
dudes with
White
big
people have smaller feet. than-
Now I feel like a jerk.
Oh, I get it now. I figured it out.
Paul with his size 7.
Paul, what? Half actually. It's plenty. My
Don't
shoes.
stop. Hey, look. Yo. Into the
My
south.
shoes.
dog.
This is something he'd be yelling at us to stop
My
right
shoes
now.
are plenty big enough.
Yeah, they are.
Okay.
Yeah, they are. Next segment is
I've got plenty of shoes.
I
Paul,
like these. These are nice
Paul-
shoes, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
cute. What did you
Extension,
think of
flexion,
the,
tip of the
trailer there, Paul?
toes.
I thought it looked great, but I have a bone to pick with Shane. I'm confused as to at what point he decided that I didn't like the first season of Peacemaker.
When did I say that?
in the chat.
Thank you, Sonny. He said,
I said that?
yes.
When
You
did
were
I
like,
say that?
yeah, you were like, oh, well, Paul hated the first season, so he's going to blah, blah, blah,
Did
blah.
somebody hack my account?
And
I
both
don't
me and
recall
Sonny
him
were
saying
like,
that.
what?
They hacked your phone.
I
How
love
drunk
the
was
first
I?
season. This looks
Where
great.
was I? Did I
And
say that? Where in the chat? I said that.
Yeah. Do you want to find it?
In our
Was
text
that you?
in our text thread or?
You're not derailing this.
All right, go ahead.
I thought it looked fantastic,
I'm a
and it
witness.
actually makes me a little less concerned about some of the elements in the Superman trailer that I'm concerned about, like the presence of Hawkgirl and Green Lantern. If they're gonna set them up in this, and
That's
then
great.
we've seen them before, and then they kind of come in and they're not just random, like, oh, we're here. It works a little bit better for me than just random heroes showing up.
But
So
isn't it starting after? Like you said,
But
August,
it-
right? August, right?
It's mid-August, I think.
This has
Mid-August.
to come out before.
No, it comes out like a month after.
Oh wow. Okay.
Either way, though, they're still putting them into the
true.
universe in a way that kind of makes it
makes
feel a little
sense.
more lived in than just random
True.
throwing it. It doesn't feel like he's throwing as many characters as he can at it. It feels like he's doing something.
Right. And this probably pick up right in the aftermath of the movie.
That makes sense.
And where Peacemaker's like, okay, I'm kind of here to clean up any loose ends or whatever.
Yeah, like
and
how
we
come
go
you
from
guys
there.
didn't pick me for the big battle in the city?
Yeah.
Right, that kind of thing. Yeah, absolutely.
My thing with the trailer was I think it looks like he understands Clark Kent and Superman. It seems like there's a lot going on, though. And if they're integrating it like this and everything seems like a little part of something else, I'm a little less concerned about that element of it.
I'm not, because then Shane's gonna buy me dinner. Bro, add all the characters.
We're
Bring
gonna-
Robert Pattinson, dog. Bring them all.
When is the last time we watched a trailer and laughed heartily like that? Like
That's
when
true.
It came to true jokes in the show.
That's
And
been
I
a
think,
while.
with that being said, what do you think he's going to mess up Superman? Like that's not.
It's been a minute,
I hope so.
yeah, since we
But
laughed.
like truly laugh. Like,
Right. But that's Peacemaker, though. That's the thing, though. 'cause
Truly.
with-
It's a
with
different
Superman-
vibe, bro.
Yeah, Superman is not really jokey.
No.
laughy.
No,
so,
but
I know what you're. I know. I
know you're
appreciate
gonna
what
have a
you're
good
saying.
amount of humor.
I know.
You're
I appreciate
what
I know what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
There'll be
but it's just-
emotion. There'll be more emotion in Superman, but there'll still be comedy in Superman as well.
He
Emotionality.
can play it like he played Guardians 3.
Right, right.
It'll be fine.
Yes, if he does it that way, then yeah, it should be fine. Absolutely.
It should be good.
Guardians 3 has the best joke in all of the MCU when
Holes involved.
No,
They're trying to open the door.
she can't open the door.
Oh yeah.
See the little handle? Push that button in.
First F-bomb.
And now what do I do?
Not on this show.
Open the freaking door.
No, he didn't say freaking.
No, I thank you, Marcus.
No, he didn't say that.
We know- well,
Next week on Into the West.
Last week on.
we used up all of our Fs, Marcus.
Yeah, that's true.
We get like 6 Fs a year.
Yeah.
Wasn't even here for that, man.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Shane, why don't you show us that you give an F about us and talk about your favorite segment for the week.
we didn't get this last week.
You're gonna poll us.
We've had a
and
good
start
time here tonight once
Ew.
again. It's no big deal. We're having fun. Everybody's joking and laughing. I've had a few Trulies. I'm feeling pretty nice. So what say we do this one more time? Huh? Come on, everybody. Yeah. Get out your books. What would it be like if you got your books out, huh? Because it's time for Copper Drop! Hey! Copper Drop! You got 2 minutes. 2 minutes only to tell us why your books that you brought in this week are pretty good. If they're not, out the door you go. Me and Sonny pick you up by your scrawny neck and we throw you out.
That was rude.
So let's do this, huh? Who's going first, son man?
See, I was like, who got books? Who got what? Let's go, Paul, since he's over there in the corner. You
Let's
know what I mean?
do this, Paul. Wait.
No. You got. Wait. We got.
Paul's picking his books out. All right, lovely and talented Quan.
Get your Superman and Nightwing book.
Hurry up. We all know what you got. Lovely and talented
Are you
Quan.
still reading
5'9".
Nightwing?
I haven't. I read the first couple issues with Dan Waters, and it was fine, but I lost interest.
Wow.
Of which one?
Well, because
Nightwing.
of Nightwing,
Oh,
because Taylor's not on it anymore.
It's hard to follow.
Yeah.
I'm sure the first two I read were fine. It's just that arc, whatever.
Yeah.
I get it.
I still get them every week, but I'm way behind.
I still, yep.
All right, you got 2 minutes.
Sounds
Playboy.
great. 2 minutes.
What?
Quanny.
Nobody's doing a thing. I mean, you can hit it. You can do the thing.
Can't hit it.
What's happening?
And begin.
All right, so yeah, as expected, the first comic I have is Superman Unlimited #1. This is by Dan Slott, longtime Spider-Man writer, and Raphael Albuquerque on art from American Vampire and a ton of other stuff. This is a brand new Superman story, which is a very good start to a new Superman. I don't know if this is going to be a maxi series on ongoing. I honestly have no idea. But it opens up with Superman just doing everyday acts of kindness. He stops a massive kryptonite meteorite from crashing into Earth. He wakes up 3 months later, and he seemingly is invulnerable to kryptonite.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, or it doesn't exactly explain what's going on, but it was a very cool and interesting concept for a new Superman comic, and I'm super on board for this, and we'll be reading it immediately every time I cop it every week.
Or drop it.
The other comics I'm going to do them kind of in a tandem from our boy Philip Kennedy Johnson, Batman and Robin 21, and The Incredible Hulk number 25. The Incredible Hulk with Philip Kennedy Johnson and Nick Klein on art. Batman and Robin with Philip Kennedy Johnson and Javi Fernandez.
Crazy.
Batman and Robin has hit its stride with the Memento mystery, and it is incredibly interesting, and I'm loving everything about it right now. The art is fantastic. Phil does a great job of weaving this mystery and the narrative of what's going on, and I am locked in every week. But The Incredible Hulk was my favorite comic this week.
It's a really cool cover.
And it's my favorite comic over quite a significant period of time, and that's a lot of good comics in that time too. It's Thor versus Hulk. The girl that Hulk is with has become the kind of not leader of the Skinwalkers, but an ancient Skinwalker that killed and attacked Thor's friends back in the day. Now Thor still thinks that it is this same entity and is trying to take her. Hulk doesn't want him to take her, and they fight about it. And it is just epic, and PKJ was born to write Thor.
I like that.
Oh my lord! Hopefully,
there's nothing
Oh, so cute.
Puppy.
The puppy.
Yeah, hopefully that's his,
That was the
his
cutest
next
thing
book
ever.
he takes over. We'll see.
that would be dope.
I will say, I'm not.
Boy.
Before we move on, Philip Kennedy Johnson is a cheat code around here.
It's definitely a
you.
homie.
You know it's gonna be great. And are you still looking at the puppies?
What is he?
I like the puppies.
Have you seen Frank's Instagram feed?
yeah.
How the heck do we get? How do we get PKJ back in here?
Oh, he'll be on.
Maybe in here.
He's a busy man.
Pretty
but,
soon.
He'll
I
be
think
I may
we're
have
gonna
reached
reach out. Yeah.
All right, just saying, if you're watching, come on in.
We missed
I did shoot him a message right before the show and said, bro, I think I may have said this about a character before, but you were born to write Thor.
Right.
sick.
That's
So,
good. Yeah.
We'll see about getting back on here and talk about
All
that.
those godlike creatures. Superman.
Oh, with that whole Lost Gods story.
Yeah, Lost Gods.
Well, he just does a very good job of. I knew he was going to do that. He has
do that to him.
a background in music, and Thor is very kind of old timey and of those mythical kind of stories. He's good at that, weaving in the music into the narrative, and it just works really well for the Hulk comic and for Thor as a character, I think.
You got extra points there, but I will allow
I
that.
know,
I'll allow
points.
that. Frank, what you got, bro?
All right.
Something different here, dude. A game.
This week I brought in the
It's
thing.
clobbering time.
Number one, it's clobbering time. Tony Fleece, you guys know him from the Stray Dogs and the Kitties and those things.
Uncanny Valley.
Yeah,
Oh,
Uncanny
so-
Valley.
That's a great cover, man.
This has got good action throughout. It's it's just the start. Again, it's a first issue, but I wanted to talk about this artwork. The artist's name is Justin Mason. He does a great job in this throughout. Let me show you some of this.
Find it.
Give me something.
Stuff in here.
He does the cover too.
Give
it to us.
Like that.
That's nice.
He does some great stuff in here working with Fleece, and I'm interested to see how much of this connects to they're restarting Fantastic Four. Part of that could be because the movie's coming out.
Course,
It's
yeah.
Ryan North still on the new Fantastic Four series,
good.
as well as Humberto Ramos is going to be doing artwork. So they're kind of restarting. I am not current on all the Fantastic Four stuff with Ryan North. We got to consult maybe Brendan or somebody to talk to some people that are current on that to kind of see if this is going to be connected to what's taking place in the Things stories with what's going to be happening with the new Fantastic Four when they start it back over. It's going to be kind of like a post One World Under Doom thing when when that gets going.
Sounds cool.
In the ultimate line of books,
30
there's one book you need to read.
Okay.
It's Ultimate Spider-Man.
You said this.
But
quite a bit.
after that,
Quite a bit, he said this.
it would be the Ultimates. We are coming to the final showdown. We are going to be getting the Maker. Stark is out of his coma. Iron Lad is featured in this. You get some Nick Fury. I just want to feature some of this Juan Frigeri
10 seconds.
goodness in here. Some of his artwork in there. Juan Frigeri does a great job of this storytelling paneling.
Look like Austin.
Ultimates is fantastic. We're 6 months out from the Maker coming back.
Ooh.
All right, the dogs are.
I made it under the bell or under the bark.
Under the bark. Under the bark. That was cute. Good job.
Very good,
The
Frank.
ultimate is it's enticing.
Yes, it sounds very nice. That Ultimates.
Marcus,
think sounds good, too.
Last but not least, what do
Okay.
you have going on?
So
over
of course
there?
I had to go hardcore indie because I that's just where I'm at.
That's your
these
lane,
days.
baby.
Yeah, man. So Rogue's Kingdom. This is a Kickstarter that was funded by the incredible James Robinson and and Jeff Johnson on art. This is a fantasy series that they're just releasing, and the second issue is to be announced a date for that release. But it's set around a fantasy that fantasy world where you have knights, kings, and queens, and the story starts off where you're on a caravan. Caravans being going to a very despicable town where pickpockets and thieves and criminals are going to be going
Criminaling.
you're probably getting ready to get punished, hanged, or what have you. And it's really good. It's a good. Some of the artwork is incredible. It even has like a bunch of prose in here as well to kind of set up the fantasy world. Kind of reminds me a little bit of
Jeez,
yeah,
that's
kind
nice.
of reminds me a little bit of Lost Gods or Last Gods, where you have music and all kinds of other forms, kind of to help with the world building.
Morrison did that prose thing with his Batman stuff.
Yeah, so that one's really cool. So yeah, check that one out. You can find that at Alternate Reality too. I think there's a limited number of physical copies there. And then we have another James Robinson one, and I have his autograph on this one because he's a local, called Airboy. And this is basically, like a semi-autobiographical book where he integrates a public domain character, Airboy, into really kind of telling his life story about how it is to be a comic book writer and some of the ups and downs that he's actually experienced personally in his life. It blends very well. The art is incredible. I can't show you everything because this is adult. Very adult. So this is just a panel of just like him talking to his wife, and there's tension there. So very good. Check this out as well.
Airboy.
Pretty cool.
I love it.
Shane, I usually just go like headstrong and pick. But what were you feeling?
It's a no-brainer. PKJ, Hulk, Thor.
Okay.
I'll be right back. I gotta get another truly.
You got it, buddy.
You got to recharge, huh?
Give me
There you
one.
go. Reload.
Of course, like I said while we were talking about it, cheat code PKJ does everything damn well.
Right.
The Thor. I'm feeling Frank's Ultimates. That is That's kind of where I'm at. So we're kind of in
that writer's incredible too.
Yeah.
He's
so
Dennis Camp, who's doing also Paul, Absolute Martian Manhunter, and then he has a thing for Image Comics. I think that he's writing right now, Sonny. It's called Assorted Crisis Events.
Okay.
And people are talking about that being one of the best comics of the year.
Okay.
It's only like Martian Manhunter, it's probably only 2 or 3 issues in.
Okay.
But people have been saying how great it is. I haven't read it. I have the first issue of Assorted Crisis Events, but I didn't read it yet.
I read it. It's there's a lot going on in that one.
Okay.
It's cool. It's cool. It's gritty. There's a lot of destruction and there's just a lot going on. It's almost like reading a Daniel Warren Johnson book where it's just there's a lot of energy
and mayhem.
It's cool though.
We're gonna have some special guests in studio next week. I don't know how this is gonna go, but you were talking about James Robinson, and in a couple weeks he's gonna be joining us live in studio.
Absolutely.
Is that right, Marcus?
Absolutely.
Super cool.
We're getting that. We got that locked in, and we're looking forward to having him. He has some announcements to make as well.
Oh, hell yeah. I love that, dude.
Might have a future project in the next couple of weeks. That might be coming out maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. We'll see.
We'll
All
see.
right.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Sonny,
We did good this week, man.
I've been waiting all week
Have you?
to share this with you.
Sad.
To get your immediate, honest reactions and thoughts.
I feel special.
We got the Ironheart trailer.
All right. Woo!
Thank God.
Here we go.
I didn't think you were going to do that. Damn it.
Yo.
They're
I'm
pushing
leaving.
this Ryan Kluger thing really hard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have to.
They have to.
He's their only hope.
For real. For real though.
Welcome, Riri. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Escape Room 3.
Your interview. You'll suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you will find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
Hold on. Let's see what she does.
She jump starts the elevator.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So,
They look like Dre.
around.
For sure.
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
Important?
iconic.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision. But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Scrody.
What will you do, Riri?
Make it rain.
What was that scene about?
What the hell is going
A
on?
hell of a lot more than you can chew.
Big ass glasses.
This suit looks kind of cool.
Yeah,
it looks like the exact same scene in Wakanda Forever.
Much better.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
Or was that
That seems cool.
This
is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady.
Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
I'm returning those.
was that the hood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
AKA Dre.
Sonny, I mean, come on.
Wow, Grammy award-winning trailer. That would be. That's going to be amazing.
If it wins a Grammy, that'd be incredible.
That's going to be crazy. It looks insane. It looks
Spotify stream.
like crazy. I could not be more excited for a show.
Man, give her a chance.
Yeah, dude, I'm so stoked, bro.
I might look at it.
Just
put it on and clean the house. You know.
Look. I'll be honest. I'm gonna give it a try.
It's a good house cleaning show.
Right. Just kind of side watch it, and then when something interesting comes on, you're like, oh, okay, and then you go back to
that's gonna be on the box when they sell it as a box set.
It's a good house.
Great when you're cleaning your house.
A good show to clean your house too.
Ryan Coogler got some credit, so he's gonna be involved. I don't think it's gonna be terrible, but I don't think it's gonna be great or good even at that point. So I'm gonna watch it, but I don't know.
The only thing they would have to put stakes into the newer, whatever they do with Black Panther moving forward.
16-ounce porterhouse.
I was gonna make the same joke.
Heavy stakes.
Damn.
Heavy stakes.
I'm saying this.
Well done, of course.
Ew.
If there's a ton of
that's wrong.
He got it.
That's
He
wrong.
got it. Sonny got it.
I did.
Random access memories.
hell was that?
Shane, what'd you think of that trailer?
And the Grammy goes to.
Oh, Ironheart.
Riri Williams.
If
Random access memories.
And well done steaks.
If they put a ton of action in this movie, if she looks somewhat like Iron Man, and if
I want to see the suit again. I'll see the suit.
That's what I'm saying. Is it gonna? Do you at least think it'll be better than Miss Marvel?
No.
What if it's better than Miss Marvel?
How long are the episodes?
That's the question. We don't know.
It's
is
a
a question.
6-episode series. I don't know how long the episodes.
They're dumping all
Perfect.
When they premiere it, it's
length.
going to be 3 episodes.
Perfect length.
And then they'll have one each week. So basically 4 weeks, and then the whole show will be out.
I mean,
That's what I'm
that is consistent with the Andor model. I mean, it's not going to be 3 a week, but it will be a 4-week run.
I don't know if there's a time jump in the Riri Williams series.
They should jump to the end credits.
Say Andor in the same.
That would be
Jump to
sick.
6 episodes until the end of it.
They put the trailer in or the episodes and they just jump to the
I
credits.
mean, it's gonna be. It's gonna be stupid. We all know it's gonna be stupid, but how stupid? Let's just see if it's not as stupid as we think it's gonna be. I'm just saying that maybe it'll just be
cool.
If it's not cool, then no way it could be cool. But
I don't know, dude.
I mean, I'm just saying. Let's see if it's
Riri Williams.
Don't give me that face.
In her defense,
Yeah,
Riri
Defender.
Williams is
Is
a cool
super sick.
is a cool character.
Yeah. Okay. Did you find Riri
Williams
Williams cool in Wakanda Forever?
No,
Not
that was
really.
then. When did that movie come out? Like 9 years ago?
Bro, this has been filmed for a long time.
This show was filmed it was done 3 years ago.
Yeah, the show was
it was
filmed
done.
after all that.
I think they finished shooting the show in September of 2022.
Yeah, bro.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it was filmed around
this
all
is
the
gonna,
other stuff.
This is gonna suck.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
You're the one bitching on the support.
This is not gonna be good.
6 episodes. 6 episodes, 60 minutes.
hour-long
60 minutes
hour-long
total?
episode.
No, just kidding.
Hour-long episode.
And then
Are you crazy?
And then the AI overview is saying ranging from 16 to 33 minutes in length. So I don't know what the heck that's talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so
what if they're just 15-minute episodes?
That'd be great.
that would be funny. I'd be like,
That'd
what
be
are you
fa-
doing?
that'd be phenomenal.
Just tack it on to the end of something else.
Paul, your excitement level.
You know what I mean?
Paul, your
What are you
excitement
doing?
level
Just tack it
for
on.
Ironheart.
I'm going to be a little nicer than Sonny.
Thank you.
I think all of the most of the stuff with her in her suit actually looks quite cool.
It does.
So the action with the suit and when she is in it, I think could be quite interesting and fun to watch. As for everything else,
CW.
Raining money in the thing, like I don't really know what's going on.
CW level.
But if Marvel,
Brendan said the same thing.
if
so I'm going
Marvel
with Brendan.
knows what they are doing, they will put Ryan Coogler's name on every
everything.
single thing they possibly can.
Yes, with the success of
He
Sinners,
had
bro.
probably almost nothing to do with the creative. He probably had the bare background written for her from Wakanda Forever,
Yeah,
and they're
and pass
using
it on.
that, and he put up some money for this,
Yeah.
and got a producer credit,
Yep.
and that is it. He probably had nothing to do with it past that.
I agree.
But they need to tell everyone as often as possible that he was involved.
They start
'Cause
the
that
trailer
will
with
help
that, by
people-
the way.
Yeah,
Right. They start the
as
trailer
they
with
should if they knew what they're doing because they want people to watch it. That's their best way to do that. Right
and
now.
they like right from Ryan Coogler, of course, the biggest thing on the screen: Black Panther and Wakanda Forever. Like,
Right.
You guys saw
That's
this.
fair.
Yeah.
I think they're doing that because of his success on Sinners. I mean, of course, he was involved with Black Panther and stuff, but
Oh, 100%.
I think if he was just involved with it, they wouldn't be just blasting it in front of the thing.
Right.
Bro just made $300 million off an original IP with, and it was in a great movie. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I think they want, like, you put him in front of everything. Put his credit on everything you possibly can.
Get him to do
Definitely.
TV promos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
his crazy accent.
Does he want his name on this?
He probably
I'm
doesn't.
sure he.
But they
I
probably
don't know.
they probably gave him a lot of money too. You know what I mean? If
I mean,
they're like,
obviously
hey,
he does.
like-
He accepted the producer credit.
So if you guys remember, there was a TNT series called Snowpiercer, based on the movie.
Snowpiercer movie, yeah.
The
Movie is
show,
dope.
the
Movie's
showrunner,
amazing.
one of the showrunners for Snowpiercer is the showrunner for this.
Did anyone watch that show?
I watched the show.
It was on
I
TV
never
for
saw it.
how many
Was it
seasons?
good?
Like,
I think 3 or 4 years.
It got lost around a couple of the later seasons, but like 1 and 2 were pretty interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, like,
Because the movie is Bong Joon-ho, and that movie is...
Bong Joon-ho.
Yes, yep. Thanks for saying it like that. The movie is fantastic. I don't know about the TV show. It sounds like the guy can do a season of television. So.
My bad, dude. My bad.
We'll see.
I said the well done steaks thing. I'm not above
boy.
it, so you know.
You're right. You're right.
We'll see.
gotta be kidding.
I'm hopeful that it's at least entertaining. It's going to be, I mean, right in the middle of everything else coming out this summer. I don't know how much attention I'm going to be giving this show. I'm going to be making it like I have to go home and watch Ironheart. I don't know.
I think
No,
we need-
like I said, like it's just a side watch. You start watching it and then
Clean your
You
house.
do dishes.
Yeah, because I do all the time. I'll watch something while I'm like filing away my comics. I'm just watching, making use of my time. And then if it gets really, really interesting, then I'll stop and engage with
In
it.
other words, an action scene comes on.
You're right. And then if it's still good and I'm still like not dealing with my comics by the end of it, then I'm like,
you're engaged.
I'm like, okay, I'm good then.
Bro, who asked for a $300 million project for Ironheart?
No
You know what
one
I mean?
did.
Like,
No
not
one
like,
did.
You know what I mean?
Not
You
and
think they
that's
spent $300 million on this?
Nah, I'm just saying. I
Right.
mean, it does look like a lot of CG. I mean, you have to
Right.
for the suit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
I doubt it's $300.
it's not 300. No,
It's
I'm
not
just
cheap.
Come
No
on,
way.
it's not cheap though.
Right.
No.
It's 100. I bet it's 100.
Probably 100. It's probably 100 plus. But
about
yeah, bro. I
99?
mean,
How
it's
about
just like,
99, man?
come on, man. We could have
got a deal
put
on
that
it.
towards something else, man. I don't know.
deal on it.
Between 120 and
Plus
130.
tax. Plus tax.
Between 120 and 130?
Are we putting numbers up?
Shout out Quan, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You looked it up? 120?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
That is.
No, Quan was just also guessing.
It looks,
six
it
So
looks
if you're
solid,
going
though.
120 million, you're saying that's $20 million an episode.
That's insane.
So yeah, money laundering. So
I know.
So what basically
crazy.
what has to happen now is
Money laundering.
it looks good.
Meth lab.
It looks good, but
You look good.
oh, thank you. But what's the writing? We got to see what the writing, who's writing it. If it comes out with a decent
There's
story.
no writing. They didn't write it.
Yeah, they're just like winging it.
If there's like a decent story, I mean, I don't think we need like a origin or anything
Oh,
like
I don't
that.
know what I
But
thought you were going to say for a second.
Damn it, Paul.
origin story.
Go ahead.
No, yeah, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, but you know,
Everybody can make pole jokes, but I can't make an orgy joke.
oh, that's what you mean.
yeah, an
oh,
orgy
Paul,
story.
I didn't know. But anyway,
So
but
I'm
I think
over here, isn't it?
if actually they do some solid, whether it be character development. Yeah, something that's interesting for those 6 episodes. It might be, worth a look-see. I mean, we already had She-Hulk, so why not give this one a chance?
This is what I'm getting at.
That's
what I'm getting at.
I'm saying this.
Like, why are we putting money towards these things?
I'm saying this.
We shouldn't be.
There was a lot of things that started production when they were making a million things at once.
Right.
And now they're having or being made to finish a bunch of them that they don't actually want to put out.
Right.
Ironheart. That's the only example I have off the top of my head.
But it's a
Wonder Man, She-Hulk,
Yeah,
all
that
that
stuff.
kind of stuff are things that they started. They were like, let's just throw everything at the wall and see what sticks. And now they're like, maybe we shouldn't have done it like that.
I don't think we did.
I thought we did.
But Wonder Man's going to be 4
I think we did like
30-minute
a long
episodes.
time ago. We did watch it.
For Wonder Man?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
I don't know if there was an official trailer out for it because it doesn't
There's a
come out
teaser.
till
There
December.
is.
There's something
There's a
out.
trailer out for it.
Yahya Abdul Mateen.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some out.
Ben Kingsley.
Black Manta.
Yeah.
But everybody was saying they didn't care
And
about
Dr.
it.
Manhattan.
But you said
and Dr.
Paul,
Manhattan, yeah.
Paul. Of course, Paul was like, "I'm not interested in that at all."
Yeah, I made that joke.
A couple of comments here in the chat. Nick Daniels says that IMDb says Ironheart episodes 1, 2, and 3 released June 24th, episode 4 July 1st, episode 5 July 8th, and episode 6 July 15th. It does not list runtimes. And Brendan says Marcus is just describing how he watches both Disney Plus shows and porn.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's the duality of life, man.
It is.
I look up to see if there's something interesting going on. And if there's not, I just go back to my business.
Right.
And wait.
Right.
And wait.
You got a solid point there. Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Got a solid poll there.
Oh, I hope not. Guys, next week we're going to have Marcus is sorting comics.
dirty dog.
Marcus is sorting his
What
books.
is that? What is that sound? I don't even know what that is.
Sure thing, buddy.
It's iconic.
I have no idea what that.
Stop it. Stop it.
Guys,
No clue what
next
that sounds
week,
Sonny's theme music.
live
No
in
kidding.
studio. To,
Wait, what?
To talk about next weekend's Old School Comic Con that's going to be taking place at the Rainbow Library.
All right.
Oh, Barney?
Barney will be here from Simpsons Comics. And also Gorilla Todd will be here live in studio.
Very cool.
There may
Very
be
nice.
a beverage or two, maybe some milk or water.
Milk and
I'm not
cookies and
coming,
water.
man. I won't be here.
Milk
then
and
if there's,
cookies.
But we're going to have both those guys live in studio next week. That's going to be a good time.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Sonny, what do you got for the people?
The Last of Us is almost done.
I know we were supposed to at least talk about it.
Look,
All right, go ahead.
look. The last episode was great. It got all the great reviews because Pedro Pascal was back. They did a lot of stuff that was comparative to the source material was amazing.
The truck thing with the grenades was cool.
Yeah, I think all of it.
Did you cry?
I cried 2 times.
Me too.
I cried twice. Dog.
I cried. I couldn't.
Straight up. Like I was trying to stop him. I'm like, I'm a gangster playboy, and I was like tearing.
Now I'm imagining Sonny sitting in front of his television. I'm a gangster.
Real fast when
Playboy.
she said you're selfish, he goes, "I love you."
Yeah.
I mean, it's because I love you.
It's when he was like, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
Me and Brennan were talking about Ellie does a great job as like younger Ellie, but the revenge Ellie isn't
it's not
selling it. And the actress that plays Dina is stealing the show.
Right.
The revenge stuff where Tommy should have left first is it's coming up to what you might see in this next episode. A lot of it, like we're gonna miss a lot of that tension.
Right.
So I think the last episode was
finale,
beautiful.
yeah.
It was great. I cried, but now it's going to be the next season is going to be about Abby, and they said that they're not going to be able to finish it. So there's going to be a season 4 to finish this story. I don't know how much more people are going to take, and if it kind of gets better or not. But
I can't.
we'll see, man.
Frank's done.
Yeah, Frank's
I
over.
think I'm done with it.
I have to see it play out and see what they do with it. But yeah, next season we'll get the whole Abby stuff, the background stuff. They'll add a bunch. Hopefully they fix some stuff. We won't get a lot of Ellie or Bella Ramsey's character with this next stuff coming up. So I don't know, man. This is a little bit of a disappointment to one of my favorite games turning into a show. So
You're not alone. You're not alone. Yeah.
Sucks, dude.
Shane, what do you have going on?
If you are tired of superheroes, you're tired of zombies, you're tired of all this stuff.
Never.
Apple TV Plus has a great show. Seth Rogen and Evan Goldberg vehicle called The Studio.
So it's so good. Dude.
It's the most hilarious show I've seen in so long.
Yes.
It's very, very funny. If you like comedy, check out the Studio.
I haven't laughed out loud in a show for so long.
You will dig it.
Yeah, you will.
You will absolutely dig it.
Okay.
It's, Catherine Hahn's in it.
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston's in it. Did you see the finale?
He's the studio head. I'm not there yet. No.
A season finale just came out, and it's absolutely brilliant. All 10 episodes are out right now, so watch The Studio.
It's
on
really
Apple
good.
TV
I'll
absolutely fantastic.
It's good.
Cool.
All right, Marcus.
All right. So I guess shout out to.
Go ahead, Marcus. That's your music.
That is my favorite.
You should do that every week when it's just starting to speak.
It's a great website. Anyway, so shout out to Sonny for
I will pay
again
you if you do.
Paul's falling out of his chair.
Every week you play that music when Marcus is about to speak for what he got for the people.
Where's my theme music?
Actually, that's a great.
Where's
that's
my
a great
theme
website.
music?
Laugh so hard.
But anyway, I mean, okay. So first, shout out to Sonny for letting me know about Lazarus because it was on the radar. And I couldn't find like a release date. I wasn't sure what was going on. And then when he said it came out, great show. If you guys like a good, awesome, action-packed anime, it is awesome. It actually has me wanting to check out Ninja Kamui too, which is that's also it keeps getting recommended to me. So I'm like,
the first 4 episodes are probably the best of the anime that I've seen in a long time.
Right.
It ends very badly. It starts like
Crashing
ninja
and
assassins and all that kind of stuff, and then they start doing like mechs and like. So I suggest giving it a watch, but it does end very badly.
Okay, so it's kind of like a fever dream, like Akira, where
the
you're
first
just like, what the heck's going on?
The first couple episodes, I was telling Dre, I'm like, this might be one of the best animes I've seen like ever, like in my top 5 at least. And then like week by week, I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Right,
so give it a try.
Yeah, sounds like a fever dream. Yeah,
give it a try.
And then Iyanu, which is that African comic that I've presented that here before. That's also they've started releasing episodes on that also on HBO Max. So check that out as well. I got to get started on that myself. Actually, I added that to my watch list. So check those out. All HBO Max. Are those all remixes?
Excellent.
Remixes. You caught that? Yeah.
What is on the screen in the background? Oh, it went away. It said arm dog. It looked like a dog with a human face. That was bizarre. Sorry, I could not say that.
Paul, when we're not busy sorting comics or watching romance movies, how can they find us on the interwebs?
When we're not busy sorting comics or watching romance movies, you can find us at Into the West Comics on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. We've been posting. Quan shot our recap last week, a bunch of behind the scenes stuff. He was shooting some stuff today, so shout out Quan. We got those up. We've been posting the link kind of early as a promotional thing for the show, so you can get in before the show starts and wait for the countdown. And also at @into_comics on Twitter. We share and we retweet announcements and give our opinions on announcements from time to time. So get out there and follow and subscribe and do all those things. And
tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Shout out everybody
Tell a
who
friend,
helps
tell an enemy.
make everything happen. Yeah, tell an enemy. Your enemy might like us. So maybe you can become a friend if you both are like, wait, that's actually
guys.
cool.
Next week in studio, we're gonna have Gorilla Todd and Barney from Simpsons Comics, and Nick corrected me there in the chat. It is not the Rainbow Library; it's the West Sahara Library.
Oh,
why'd you lie?
Because they outgrew they outgrew the Rainbow Library.
Oh, wow. Well, good.
Can I ask Sonny a question?
Very
I'm
cool.
curious.
Congrats.
You can ask whatever you want.
Sonny, have you seen the movie Havoc?
I feel like that looks familiar.
It's on Netflix. It's Gareth Evans, the guy who did The Raid, and it's Tom Hardy. It's a crazy action movie. I did not love it, but I think you might.
Okay, I'm in.
Yeah, I think you should watch it.
Okay, Havoc. Oh, actually, I saw half of it. I saw half of it, and I just wasn't really like paying attention to it.
Okay,
guys, if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. Like the show, share the show, talk to somebody that is a fan of romance films.
Yep, romance films
and comics.
Shout out.
And wants to talk about it.
Shout out Star,
Have
Nick,
a
Brendan,
great evening.
Carol, Quick Sinister, Phil, Meek,
Love
Juan,
you, Eva.
Brendan, Julio, TW,
Appreciate
everybody
you.
from the chat.